Tonight I wanted to share with y'all two set purchases that I made today. I found a guy on Craigslist who was offering a 1977 and a 1978 top set for a reasonable price. He had the 78 set selling for about 160, and I believe the 77 set for about $215. Everything was there, all the cards, all the big names. And so before I decided I wanted to dish out the money to purchase them, I wanted to go check them out. I reached out to his name was John, so I reached out to John and was able to get some more information from him about the cards and wanted to see if we can work out a deal on the on both sets. So he told me what his offer was, taking about $25 off. So I think total between 215 and 160 was about 375, and so he was dropped the asking price to about 350. So I felt like the price was pretty reasonable. I couldn't really tell too much based on the pictures. There was one picture for each ad, and they showcased kind of like the box with all the commons and the semi stars, and then in that same picture were a photograph of all the bigger names. So I took a look at the photos, and I knew I had a lot of the bigger names already. That I mean, I have practically all these cards on probably the commons, but they're just really disorganized. So my goal was to buy up this set, knowing that it's in order and everything's prearranged, and then be able to kind of break it down from there and put them in binders and be able to kind of just whatever is really beat up, I'll see what I have as replacements in my current stash of late 70s cards and just kind of mix and match as I go. And so the ultimate goal is to buy these sets ready to go, and then the extra cards I had in my boxes that I've collected from other purchases that I've made, other collection purchases, I would sell them at these card shows that I plan on being a vendor at. And for set builders, it'd be a great opportunity for them to kind of just pick through and be able to make the selections that they wanted. So I get to John's house, and he comes outside with the cards, with the two boxes, and he gives me an opportunity to look through them. So I just wanted to kind of get a better, bigger picture on what the set looked like. He did mention in the ad that they kind of range from very good to near mint, and for the most part, that all checked out. The one takeaway, unfortunate takeaway, was that the Paul Molitor rookie card from the 78 set was pretty beat up. Not a great condition card. I wasn't too concerned because I do have a number of the Molitor rookie cards already. So, it's not, say all end all. It was not, and also the Molitor was not in the worst shape. It was salvageable, and it can definitely be like a fill in a binder, as even though I have the Molitor rookie cards in much better condition. But this would just go well in a binder just to have as a collection. And so knowing all of this, I made an offer. He was asking for 350, and so I asked him if he would do 325. Because I didn't, I kind of felt like it was a fair offer, a fair price. I'd be happy with that, and wouldn't have to worry about going through all these unsorted cards and having to kind of go, I can sell them at the shows for like 5-10 cents a piece maybe. They're not in the best shape in the world, but there's some good ones in there, and so for any set builder, they can just go through the box and buy up a huge stack, and it would kind of relieve me of the space in my apartment of having a giant 5,000 count box of loose commons from the late 70s. So it kind of just frees up space for me. I can make a little money on the side, selling these commons, and also have the complete collection ready to go and put in a binder whenever I'm ready to do it. He countered with 335. He was pretty firm with his pricing, but I think he understood that condition played a factor in the decision. So he countered with 335, and I thought that was fair. We can meet halfway in the middle, and yeah. So what I'll do is, I have both boxes now. I will switch over, and I will show you what everything looks like. Let me grab the boxes. So we got the 1977, as well as the 1978 complete set. Um, everything was really nice. Was prearranged. Everything's organized really well. So he actually mentioned to me that all of the really good cards, the more pricier ones, are going to be in sleeves. So I'll definitely do the maneuvering of putting the ones in sleeves into like some card savers or top loaders. But just kind of go through what we have here. Got the George, here's Mike Schmidt. Makes Retro Robbie happy, I'm sure. Anytime I see a Mike Schmidt, I just think now of Retro Robbie doing his Schmidt squawk. George Brett. So you got a lot of the leaders cards up front, and here's the Reggie Jackson. This Reggie Jackson actually looks really good. So this condition is really pretty nice. Little trimmed on the bottom here, but still that one's a kind of a nice Reggie Jackson. I know it's kind of like a nice part to the set. So a lot of commons, and when he mentioned to me that when he put these together, when he went through the time to go through and put all these together, he was taking the very best of the best, and you can kind of see that a lot of these cards are very good condition. I would say most of them here are probably excellent to near mint, but then you have some that have some soft corners, which kind of brings it down to maybe like a very good to excellent condition. So all in all, I'm very pleased with this purchase. The checklist is not marked, which is important. That's a key thing. So that's some of them here. I'll pull out another stack. So you got some more comments, but these comments look to be in very good shape. I haven't when I went through them, I didn't see any creases, which is nice. I can tolerate soft corners, but a lot of these comments that I have from other collections had creases and just were really beat up. So it's nice to find a set that was in very good condition right off the right from the very get go. Here's one that does have a crease, Rudy May, but you know it's it's a common. You can find one. I can definitely find one that can replace it if needed. So there you have like the Jim Rice and a sleeve. So, but I would say for the most part, these cards look to be in very good shape. So I'm quite happy with it. I mean, I didn't get a chance to look through all of them, but for the ones I wanted to make sure the ones that are important, like the Dawson rookie card and um, the Dale Murphy rookie card, they were good to go. And just based on some of these comments, they look like they're in good shape, so I'm not too concerned. Um, I'll put these back and I'll take out the key cards. He mentioned that the key cards were in the back because he was taking photos of them. I guess you got some Ron Guidry card. You got some more comments here. But here are like the key ones. So you got like the Nolan Ryan. This Nolan Ryan. I should bring it down. It's probably a little bit better. I mean, very good condition all around. Nolan Ryan. Good corners. Good, decent centering. Here's the George Brett. This one has some touched ups on the corners here, but nice looking card. Here's the Robin Yount, also in very good condition. I mean, nothing is near mint, but I would say, a lot of these are probably going to be in the range of like very good, excellent to about near mint. So the beauty. So here's the Dale Murphy rookie card. This one's probably the best one that I have actually, because this one looks to be near mint. The centering is not great, so I think that kind of takes away a little bit of it. But condition-wise, the corners are perfect. I don't really see any fault in these at all. So this is a nice pickup from that collection. Makes it all worth it. Here's a Pete Rose, and the Rose, with just if you take away from the corner issues here, the card is in impeccable shape. You got Gary Carter. Here's a Bruce Sutter rookie card, another key card from the set. And you can see here, this Sutter card is probably the best one, actually, that I have now, given the circumstances. And looking at this, and the condition of it's perfect. This guy really took care of his key cards, so that's really nice to see. Took care of the rookies and the star cards. And this will make Retro Robbie happy. You got the Mike Schmidt, although this one is a little touched up, but otherwise, yeah, I would say this is probably very good, excellent to excellent. If you just because unfortunately this did suffer some corner issues, but other than that, very nice Schmidt. Here's Johnny Bench from that's and Johnny Bench kind of suffered the similar fate. Unfortunately, got some corner wear. Some little edge wear as well, but not bad. Nolan Ryan, Tom Seaver, one of some of my favorite pitchers from the 70s and 60s, late 60s as well. Very good condition on this one too. So a lot of Dawson should be in there. Let me see if I missed him. We got Tony Perez. He's probably in there somewhere. I forget what number he is. Um, as you can see when you go through, there's like I don't know if you can see it here, but you have the sleeved cards that have the stars in them. So I don't want to mess with it too much because it will just make it out of order, and I don't want to mess with the order. That was so. But all in all, this is yeah, very pleased with the set. Eventually, I'll get these in a binder and get it all sorted. But this kind of just frees me up. I can focus on other things. I can just take the boxes of commons at card shows now and let people kind of run havoc on it, and not have to worry about spending time on the late '70s sets. So for the price, I think it was worth it to be able to kind of just free up time to focus on other things. So that is the 77. Here we have the 78. And so, I'll just take one stack out. We'll start there, and then I'll take the key cards in the back so y'all can get an idea of what it looks like. So a lot of the league leaders cards, record breakers. You got Lou Brock, Sparky Lyle, Willie McCovey. So these cards, the McCovey unfortunately has some corner issues here. Brooks Robinson, Pete Rose. This one has a little bit of a crease. So I think these had some little more issues. But yeah, for the most part, these cards seem to be in pretty good shape. There's some that probably need to be replaced, but not too bad. Here's Tony Perez. Yeah, these happen to be very good. This one has a tiny crease. Yeah, some of these might need replacing. But all in all, not too bad. Let's see. We're gonna get to a star. Here's a Willie McCovey. This one has some condition issues. Not near mint by any means, but also not a terrible card in condition wise. Here's a Karli Astremski. This one's not bad. Well, now that I look at it, it does have some wrinkles here on the bottom, but otherwise the card's in pretty decent shape. The rest here, some more commons. Yeah, the bird. Don Baylor. So it's not terrible, but at the end of the day, I'm just looking to kind of have the set. So that's one stack here. Let me take out the key cards so you can check them out. So we'll start with the Pete Rose. This one's actually in very nice shape. Nice Pete Rose here. We got some good centering on it, good corners. I would probably put this as, excellent to near mint. Nice late card of Pete Rose. So here is that Molitor I was talking about. Fortunately, this does have condition issues to it. Not the greatest Molitor rookie card, but still, worth keeping as a filler in the once I start putting this in binders. Thurman Munson, his popularity is just growing and growing among collectors. One of the few non-Hall of Famers that should be in the Hall of Fame, but one of the few non-Hall of Famers that just climbs up in value. And this one's actually you got some corner wear on one corner, but otherwise, very nice looking card. Pretty decent centering to it. Here we got Mr. October, another player whose value just keeps on going up and up. Reggie Jackson is all-star and base card all in one. Very nice condition on this one. Looks like he really took care of this card really well. Here we got Mike Schmidt. Nice condition, some edge wear. Yeah, just minor corner wear. Not near mint, probably very good to excellent, I would say. Here we got Eddie Murray. This card is notoriously known for being terribly off center, and this one is no exception. Again, not terrible condition. Some minor corner wear. Probably very good to excellent. Here we have Johnny Bench. Pretty decent condition on the bench. Nothing too bad. I would say excellent condition. One of my favorites. I love Nolan Ryan cards. This one's actually in very, very good shape. Centering's a little off, but the no edge wear, no corner wear, no surface wear that I can see of any kind. And so this one's probably the best one that I own now. We got Tom Terrific. Some minor corner wear, but very nice card of Tom. Sad that he's in a Reds uniform here, but that was he was picked up by the Reds. And here's a Nolan Ryan. Centering is pretty bad, but the condition is not bad otherwise. So yeah, not bad. I think overall, I think it was worth the purchase for 335. I could definitely, again, just focus my energy on other things. Bring a this huge box of 77, 78s. I have now a bunch of 76s and 75 commons that I'm ready to move. And I can bring them to card shows and sell them for cheap, and I'm sure they'll go. There's plenty of set builders out there that will invest in them. So it's a kind of a win-win. Win for me. I've invested in sets. I've completed them. And I can make a little money on the side with all these extra commons and free up space, because New York City does not provide adequate space for a collector like myself. So do what I can. But let me know if you think it was worth it for 330 based on what I've shown you. Let me know if which card you like the most. I definitely have some favorites in mind, but love to see what y'all think. And if you're new to the channel, just love for you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be kept in the know. Tomorrow is going to be the weekly vintage, and we're going to be announcing a winner as well as a new card into the mix. So definitely check it out for that. Let me just bring up the rules in case you want to participate in that. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Leave a comment. The theme, I think, is like your top 4 athletes from each individual U.S. major sport, and also to have a U.S. or Canadian shipping address to qualify. So thank y'all so much for checking out tonight. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. Take care. Thank you.